Some hauntings do not frighten us. They trouble us. They whisper questions we wish would remain quiet. What if I am wrong? What if being right is not the same as being good? Anthony Trollope's The Warden is a novel haunted not by ghosts, but by conscience. When readers think of Victorian literature, they often expect drama, scandal, or spectacle. The Warden offers none of these. Instead, Trollope gives us something rarer, a good man who discovers that goodness alone may not be enough. Septimus Harding is gentle, charitable, sincere. And yet a question arises, one he cannot silence. Septimus Harding lives a life of quiet service. He loves music. He loves his daughters. He performs his duties faithfully. He has never sought power, and he has never abused it. But when doubts emerge, when the income he receives, doubts rooted not in cruelty, but in technical legality, Harding begins to feel something new, unease. The law may protect him, but his conscience does not. One of Trollope's great achievements in The Warden is his refusal to simplify the conflict. The law is not malicious. Reformers are not villains, and Harding himself has not acted dishonestly. And yet, the question remains, is something just because it is legal? Or must justice answer to a higher moral reckoning? What makes this novel quietly devastating is that Harding's struggle brings him no admiration. His tenderness is misunderstood. His hesitation is criticized. His humility is mistaken for weakness. Trollope shows us how painful it can be to possess a sensitive conscience in a world that rewards certainty and confidence. Harding does not argue loudly. He listens. And listening costs him more than defiance ever could. There is something deeply Christian about The Warden, though it is never preached. Harding's faith does not protect him from loss. It does not secure his reputation. It does not grant him victory. Instead, it asks him to relinquish comfort for peace, to choose integrity even when it isolates him. Trollope reminds us that faithfulness is not always rewarded in public, but it is recognized in the quiet chambers of the soul. The Warden endures because it speaks to anyone who has ever faced a moral grayness, a moment where choice feels clean, and yet a choice must be made. Trollope honors the person who suffers rather than hardens, who doubts rather than dominates, who chooses humility over certainty. This is not a novel about reform. It is a novel about the cost of conscience. For reflection today, where in your life Is conscious asking you where in your life today is conscious asking something difficult of you? Is there a comfort you are being asked to examine? A certainty you are being asked to release? The Warden reminds us that doing the right thing does not always feel righteous. Sometimes it feels lonely. And sometimes that loneliness is the price of integrity. Each story leaves a trace, a light that lingers long after the page is turned. Thank you for reading The Warden with me.